Hi, what are the various visas, residencies, and statuses in Israel according to immigration law? Shalom, my name is Joshua Pex. I'm an Israeli immigration law, and here we're going to have something a little bit different than what we usually do. We're going to have 3 videos, one after the other, that will be a sort of full overview of all the various types of legal status in Israel, and we call it a power ranking. So I like sports, especially basketball, but all kinds of sports, and many times you see during, for example, an NBA season, there's a power ranking from the strongest to the weakest, or vice versa. So here we're going to do all the various visas and statuses in Israel, the power ranking from the weakest till the strongest. So here we go. This is the first of 3 videos. So when I started thinking about it, I thought, oh, this is pretty simple. The weakest will be a tourist visa, the strongest will be citizenship. So when I thought about it a little bit more, I realized that there is even a weaker status in Israel, actually even 2. So we start off by someone who's in Israel without any visa at all. So you can ask yourself, how does this happen? Well, it happens quite often. Usually people have been here in Israel, they entered as tourists, or they've had other kinds of visas like a work visa, and their visa expired and they didn't leave. So there are actually tens of thousands of such people, and certain points there were even more than 100,000 people without any visa in Israel, and obviously this is the very weakest status to be in. You're facing the danger of deportation. These people can be stopped on the street by immigration police and detained and expelled from Israel. So those with no status at all are in the lowest level. Other than that, you have another level, which are those that are waiting for an answer from the immigration office. So they've submitted some application, usually for a visa extension or some appeal against the decision, and they're still waiting for the answer of the Misrad HaPnim, the immigration department. You may think to yourself, oh, you don't wait that long, or how many people like this are there? Well, first of all, some cases you can wait weeks, some cases you can wait months, and in certain cases, for example, humanitarian requests, we've actually had clients waiting for a year or years even. So people in this kind of status, they're not under the danger of deportation because they're actually waiting for a reply from the Ministry of Interior, the immigration department. But on the other hand, they don't have any visa, they can't work, they don't have social security, no health insurance. So this is also a very bad position to be in, and not advisable. So even for a person waiting for a reply, it's best to sort of try to ask for an extension of the visa that they've had before. Although in many cases the Ministry of Interior clerks will say no, you submit the appeal, you submit the application, we'll come back to you with an answer, and for the meantime they don't give any type of visa. So there's not much to do about that. So now we do get to the tourist visa. People entering to Israel as tourists, they get a 3-month tourist visa usually. Sometimes it's shorter periods of time. Obviously a tourist is staying here only for a short time and needs to be a tourist. People who are suspected that they entered Israel for other purposes will be stopped and deported at the airport or the border control. And anybody that's here as a tourist also obviously can't work, can't do anything else. Usually it's for 3 months, sometimes for shorter periods of time. Every time a person exits, the tourist visa is expired, and the next entrance needs to get another tourist visa. Some countries need to get a tourist visa in advance, and other countries, their citizens can just land in Israel and they will get, if there's no problems, a 3 months tourist visa. So here we covered the first 3 types of status in Israel. In the next video, we're going to talk about all kinds of different visas, work visas, volunteer visas, clergy visas, student visas. So thank you for listening, and if you're interested to hear the rest of the power ranking, it will be in the second video.